Using saved Substance Player presets in Cinema 4D. The presets of Substance Player can be reformatted into Cinema 4D presets using Microsoft Excel. The advantage of using Player is the real-time interactivity when creating new looks. Only the parameters that change from our loaded in Substance CellGen v40, only those parameters that are changed get saved in the preset file. So let's make some changes and we'll save a preset. Again, it's nice in Player because these changes are really updating pretty much in real time. Go with something like this. We've changed a few parameters. Now we'll save our preset file and open it up in Excel. I'm going to save this into the Substance Player presets. Call it example player. Okay. So we're done with Substance for now, the player, and I'm just going to close the file. If we were to try to apply a Substance Player preset, we get a warning saying it failed to parse the preset file, and we'll see why. So here is our Cinema 4D formatting that got exported, and I'll open up our example from the player with Notepad. So the first thing you can see right here is that the formatting looks very different. The Cinema formatting has returns and it's nice and organized, and the Substance Player presets don't have returns in here. But if we were to go in and just wanted to get a visual idea, just for clarity, what it would look like if we did have returns, we can see that the information being recorded is very much similar. We're getting our identifier. This is the name of the parameter we changed. It's the same over here, identifier. But what's different is the order in which these this data is saved. And the second issue is our header here. So the Cinema 4D formatting has just one line for a header, and the player has 2 lines for a header. So right off the bat you can tell this is not going to be read by Cinema. And the change is fairly simple to make. And this is the process. So we know that this Cinema formatting will work, and what we're really looking to get out of the Substance are all these values from our preset we've saved. So we're really looking just to substitute in this data right here and keep our header and our footer the same. And that's exactly what we'll do inside of Excel. And it's pretty quick. So let's go to Excel. And we will open. And we will browse to our Substance Player presets folder. And in Excel you need to say all files. And here's our example we just saved. I'm going to open that. And we're going to want it delimited. And we're going to want to use not only a tab, but also a space and a /. This will break our data up into the columns we need. And when it comes in, the columns are the default width, so we need to spread them out a little bit so we can read which column is which here. And then the next step is to reference our Cinema formatting file and see which order Cinema is expecting it in, and then just move these columns around, slide them to the left or right, put them in the right order, and then copy and paste it into here, paste it right into here, and then save the file, and it's just as simple as that, and I'll run through it real quickly. So I know that the header from the player file, it's 2 lines, it's not going to work for me. I'm going to get rid of it, and the footer is also 2, and that's not going to work either. So here we are with our presets. Now I'm going to look at the cinema formatting and take note of the order. So we have a preset input identifier equals cells color, and this identifier equals cells color is 1 column over. So I'm just going to grab this column and move it over here, and then grab this column, the value column, and also move it over to the side. So I have some columns I can start pushing this stuff into. And our identifier comes first. And there it is. Now our UID comes second. And here it is. So we'll make it come second. That's our UID. And our type comes third. And yep, now it's on third. And then the value is the next. We have an empty column here for our value. We'll just slide it over here. And last but not least, we have this return character. So I'm going to copy this and select this, go into our find and select replace, and I'm going to replace the greater than with this value here and hit replace all. So now all of our data has been reorganized into a format that Cinema will understand. And it's just as easy as copying it and then selecting the data we want to swap and pasting it. Now this has come in with some tabs instead of spaces, but that's okay, it'll still work. So now I'm going to save this as Cinema 4D preset, and I'm going to just call this same thing, example player PRESET preset. I'll say C4D. Okay. So now this is the text file. This is what Cinema 4D parses. So here we are in Cinema. We have our CellGen V40 loaded. I'm going to go to apply substance preset. We want our Cinema 4D presets. And here it is. We're going to open it up. And bingo, we get our change pretty quick. That's another nice thing about the Cinema preset system here, is it really updates very quickly. And that's the methodology for creating presets from Substance Player that Cinema 4D can read.